Hey, I'm Tonya Schulte with the Profit Constructors, and we're in the middle of a 4-part series about how to do budgeting better. And in our last video, I talked about the fact that in Knowify, one of our recommended tools, you can create a budget template. So here's a little bonus episode about templates in Knowify. You've already learned about the budgeting mindset, how to build your 5-bucket structure. But what if you could do this even faster? Okay, well, that's where budget templates in Knowify come in. These can help you to save time, standardize how you budget, and avoid mistakes from building every job from scratch. So what are some of the reasons why we might want to use a budget template? Well, here are the reasons we recommend that clients use them. If you have repeat jobs, so you can see in our test account, maybe we're doing the same exact type of job over and over and over. Well, a template will allow you to use a baseline every time you go in to budget for that job. Do you have the same crews or suppliers? You can save that information about how you work with them in your template. Or if you find that you're estimating in a rush, or you're wanting to hand over the estimating to someone that's newer on your team or isn't as familiar with how you like to do things, well, creating a template will help you or them not to miss the details. So let's talk about how to set this up in Knowify. Let's say that you have a job that you know is what you want to base your template on. So we're going to be doing a lot of these Hawaiian Brothers stores over the next several years. So let's use a Hawaiian Brothers that we've already done and set it up as a template. So you can just go into that job, go into the plan and track for the job, and then over here next to view cost versus budget, there are these 3 little dots. And if I click on that, I can see that I can click use as template. Now I can go back into that template and I can clean it up a little bit. I can rearrange some things. I can take out any job specific information. And then I can save the template with whatever I want to call it. So in this case, if I know it's specific to creating Hawaiian Brothers stores, I might go ahead and call it my Hawaiian Brothers template. Here's a couple of best practices that we would recommend. Create 1 template per common job type. So if you find yourself doing a lot of tenant improvements, plus some regular larger jobs, maybe you'll have a tenant improvement template and a large jobs template. I would definitely recommend that you review your templates at least quarterly for accuracy. So again, whoever you've handed this work off to, if you're delegating out your estimating, they can help you do that. You can also take a look. For sure, like we talked about, you want to use clear naming. So I would not recommend using something like template 1. Let's use commercial tenant improvement if that's our goal. And then train your team on how to copy and edit these for you. The more that you can delegate, the more that you get off of your plate. You don't have to start from scratch every time, and templates in Knowify allow your team to budget smarter, faster, and more consistently. All right, that was our cute little bonus episode. We'll see you next time.